السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. Today we'll solve practical paper 2 of Pearson Edexcel International GCSE of June 2025. Okay, so we will start with spreadsheet. Spreadsheet in section B. Okay. In this section, B task B1, cruises offers cruises around the world. The spreadsheet cruises payments contains information on payment made for a cruise for one of the guests. It has 3 worksheets called costs, information, and chart. Some functions require you to use different worksheets. Okay. Open the spreadsheet cruises payments. Okay, we open it. We have cost, information sheet, and chart sheet. Costs and information and chart, as he mentioned in the question paper. Task B1, insert a new row at the top of the costs worksheet and enter the heading cruise costs. Okay, so I have to add these 2 words in the same way. Okay, cruise costs. After we insert a new row at the top of the costs, I will go back to my sheets. I will select for only 1 row because he mentioned that I need to insert a new row, only a new row. If he asked me to insert 2 rows, instead of inserting individual rows, I can make it in the same step. So if I need 2, I will select 2 rows, then right click and insert. This is the easiest way. But I only need 1, so I will select 1. Whatever I need, 3, 4, 5, whatever, you have to select the numbers that you need to add the same number. Okay, I will say insert, and then I will cruise. Go back to check. Cruise costs, capital letter. Cruise costs, okay. And number 2, merge and center cells A1 to C1. I will go select any case. A1 to C1, select, go to home. We have in the alignment group, in the home tab, I have the merge and center. If he mentioned me to center, I will select or click on this icon directly. But if he mentioned that, if he didn't mention the center, I have to select this down row and say, for example, merge across. So I will leave it at the same at the left side. But Ctrl+Z, he said merge and center. I can click here or from this for the first option, merge and center. Okay. Number 3, unmerge row 3. Okay, unmerge row 3. This is row 3. Unmerge row 3. I will go to the same icon in the alignment group of the merge and unmerge. Okay, it's very easy. Format the costs worksheet to use dark shading and white text for the heading. Okay, use dark shading, and white text for the heading. Set the heading to font size 24. So this the heading. I will say I need it white, the text white, and dark. Did he mention a specific color? A dark shading, only dark shading. You can use black, you can use blue, dark blue, for example, dark blue. Okay, and the font size equal 24. Okay, all of these we do it while we are selecting the cell. Okay, change the cruise date format to display as 27/08/2026. He said yes. This before I corrected or I edited. So from where I edited, I already edited from format cells. Okay, from the home tab, cells group, format cells, or right click, format cells. You have to select the cell first. So I will go to date from the number tab. I will select date, then I will choose the same format as he mentioned in my question. Okay, this is the same format as he mentioned. Again, we can check two numbers, and 4 numbers for the years. Okay? Okay. That's correct. Okay, task B, 1B. Now we get how many marks? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 marks for easy task. Okay, task B1A. Task B1B. Kimura wants you to use spreadsheet tools to analyze the data in the spreadsheet. Number 1, use one spreadsheet function to display the cost in 2026 of the cabin upgrade. Okay. Again, highlight or make underline while we are answering. Use one spreadsheet function. So I need a function to display what? The cost in 2026 only of the cabin upgrade. What is this knowledge? Can we go back? Upgrade cabin upgrade. Yes, that's it. Here, he wants the cabin upgrade for this again. So use a spreadsheet function to display the cost in 2026 of the cabin upgrade. From where I will find and display these costs. Okay, go to information. This is the chart. I don't need it now. Information. This is the suit and this is the upgrade cost. So I will click here from the corner and double click in any place between the lines between two columns. Then it will display the upgrade cost for 2025 and the upgrade cost for 2026. Okay, he needs what? Only suit. So I have to make a VLOOKUP because my VLOOKUP, we can use a lookup function or VLOOKUP function. We prefer right now to use VLOOKUP function. Why? Because this VLOOKUP, it's easy for me because the lookup value that I will use it in another sheet is suits and it displayed here in the first column in my table range. Okay, so I will go to my costs, then equal VLOOKUP, okay, lookup value, sorry, suite, okay, suite, this is the lookup value, comma, table array, I will go to information, I will go to use what, which one? My table array, okay, I prefer to use F4, then to look the cell or table range, comma, and which column, the column index he needs here. Now, this is 1, 2, 3. This is the number that he wants to display. Okay? Okay. 3, column index 3. Then exact match. I don't want something approximately. No, just exactly. Okay? Enter. Don't navigate between two sheets while you are making the VLOOKUP. From the first, equal in the empty cells, then VLOOKUP and go to and select the lookup value in the same sheet, then comma. After you make comma, you can go to the another sheet and then select the range of the table that you want, then the column index, then exactly match or exact match, then enter. You will go back directly by automatically to the original or the cost sheet. Okay, this is the 2,500. Okay. Okay. Number 2, use a function to calculate the total cost. It's very easy. Total cost, this is the cost. Basic price, cabin upgrade for suite price, 5 days onshore, food and drink, city tours, okay? This is the total. So I have to go here and then calculate the total, equal sum, then I will select this, enter. Okay, this is the sum. We can make it here. Does he mention a specific place? No. Okay. What about the deduction? He said here, spending money gift, discount for suit, cost with deduction. Okay. Here. Use a formula to calculate. This is the function, as we mentioned here. Which type of function? This is the function of sum. Okay, the range that we mentioned. Here, we can do it. C8 to C11. C8 to C11. And here, we made, because it's there is no enough space, this is the VLOOKUP function, equal VLOOKUP, then okay, VLOOKUP, and then B9, B9, comma, this is the lookup value, and information, information sheets, and this information sheet with dollar sign is A2, dollar sign A2, okay, C5 with $sign, of course, before the column and before the row. Sorry. Okay. The column index 3 and exact false or 0. Okay, that's it. This is of course equal before it. Okay. Okay, use a formula to calculate the cost with deduction. Okay, after we make a summation, we will take this summation value and subtract from it. Okay, we'll say this C12, this is what? This is C12, as you see here in the name box. C12, sorry, C12 equal C12, okay, minus the plus of both this one plus this one. This is the spending money gift and discount for suite. Okay, okay. As we need to mention and revise that the preceding of math calculation, the brackets or parentheses, brackets, two brackets, exponentiation, or power, okay, 3 division or and multiplication, okay, from the left, right, from left to right, the priority from the left to right, and also number 4 plus and minus. Okay, so from the beginning you have to check if we have brackets. Because of these, we have to make brackets between the summation, and then the value will be subtracted from, okay, I will explain it here, from the left to the right, the priority. For example, this one, as you see here, C12 minus B15 plus B16. If we make it like this, if we said C12 without brackets minus this one, sorry, I have to press equal, C12, then minus this one, plus this one, without any brackets. Not the same answer, not the same answer. Why? Because he started to subtract B15 from C12, then the result added to B16. But when we use this one, we have to add B15 plus B16. Then after the getting the result, we subtract it from C12. Okay? Clear? But here, sorry. But here we said B15, we subtracted first from C12, then the result we added to B16. So it gives you a different result. Okay, strong force. This is the accurate one. Okay. Use a formula to calculate the cost with deduction. Okay, we will write it. Equal C12 minus brackets B15 plus B16. Close brackets. Okay. Okay, here. If the date of the cruise is after July, means what? Means greater than. Means greater than. Okay. After July 2026 and additional 10% discount is given. Given to what? Additional discount to the submission. If a discount is not given, the cell must be left blank. It's a very important question. Very important. Why? Because we want to make this function very accurate. How we can do it? And we need to check the syllabus of ICT. Okay, if the date of the cruise is after July 2026, an additional 10% discount is given. We can multiply by 0.1 or multiply by 10%. Okay, the same. If discount is not given, the cell, which means what? Which means it's not after the July 2026. It's before it. Okay? Or during the July. If the discount is not given, the cell must be left blank. Very important. Use a function to display the value of discount that may be given. Why it's very important? I will make two functions to make you see that he will display the result accurately. But when we change the date before the end of July, okay, he will not left it blank. So what we can do? Use a function to display the value. Okay, we need a function to display the value of discounts that may be given. What should we do? Which function that I need to display the value of discounts that may be? Okay, we need to use f function. F function, we will use f function. F function. How can we write it? Okay, one by one. Okay, I will go back to Excel sheet and we'll use F and analyze these questions by using the F function. Okay, go here. Okay. Equal F. Okay, open the bracket. Logical test. What is the logical test? C6. What is the C6? The date. I'm sorry, I have to go back to change this one. I didn't mention. Oh, I have to change to the full or Y. Okay, the years with 4 numbers. Okay, that's it. Okay, I'll go back. Equal if I will choose this logical test, I need to check because he said what? if the date of the cruise is after July. So after what? Greater than what? 31 of July, 07/2026. Okay, okay. And we can leave it as it is or make it in brackets. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Then if true, what if true? If true should be what? C17. C17 multiply the C17 or this C17, this one C17. After the cost with deduction, we need more discount. So multiply by what? Multiply by 10% or 0.1, sorry, comma. If false, leave it blank. What is this? Okay. What should I do? Remove the brackets. I will do everything with you. Remove the brackets. Again, C6. If C6, where is C6? Okay. Greater than 31 of July, 2026, then make this one. C17, sorry. Not C17. I'm sorry. B17. Okay. Okay. Come and check with me. Okay, I will return the brackets again and see what will happen. The same, okay? What if we change this from August to make it May, for example? 5. It doesn't change. It should be blank because he said the discount, 10% discount added to what? If the date after July. Okay, but before that, it should be blank. There is no discount. It's a season. Okay. There's something wrong. So please don't be happy. When you find the result here, you have to check to make fully analyzing the question. Okay. For example, here he said what? If the date of the cruise is after July 2026, an additional 10% discount is given. Okay, we answer this only. But if a discount is not given, the cell must be left blank. We didn't reach the result to be blank. Okay, what should I do? I will try both things with you. I will add before the date function. I want to make Excel. Excel is very sensitive. So please make him help the Excel to detect this as very sensitive date. Okay. So date and press arguments. But without slashes. I will remove slash. I will make comma y because the date function mentioned year, month, day. What should I do? I will start for beginning for the year, as you see here, if you can see, year 2026, comma, month 7, this is July, day 31, and enter. Why return blank, sorry, what? Why return blank? Because 27 of what? Of May. I will go back to make it 8 as it was. This is the value. If I write, for example, here 9, it will be the same. If I write 27 of July, blank. Why? Because I mentioned in my function here, if the date greater than 31 of July. Before 31 of July, it will be blank. Okay? Is there any method, any other method? Yes. Okay? The same date with brackets or quotation plus 0. Plus what? Plus 0. We can try it here. Equal C6. Sorry. If function, logical test, we will test the date greater than 31 slash 7 slash 2026, close the brackets, plus 0, comma. Okay, if true, what? If true, you will give me the B17, okay. B17, we can make instead of B17 in C17, but he didn't mention the place or the cell references that I have to put the answer. If he gives, if he gave you the cell reference, C17 or whatever. Okay, multiply by, we will change it right now or make it at the same 10%. Okay, if it's false, leave it blank. Sorry. Okay, with two quotation, we will make the date in the two quotation in the same format. 31 of July, 2026 in quotations, between quotations, in between, plus 0 as the date function, okay, comma, B17 multiplied by 10%. If it is not after 31 of July, so leave it blank as it is. Okay, so we have two methods here and here. Where's, yeah, okay, as you see. So I can put here, this is number 1. This is one method. I can put it here. This, or we'll make it here. Or this one. Okay. Okay. Okay, two methods. The same format of the date, day, month, year, between two quotation plus 0. To make the Excel understand this is the specific date, because if it is after, then please multiply the B17 by 10%. If it's not after this date, exactly date, so please leave it blank. Or we can make the same function with if function, but we add a function in this is, we call it nested if. Function, insert function inside the function. Function inside the function. If C6 greater than the date, but the date function, we have to change the writing way of the date. We have to write not slash, not dash, only comma. And we start with the year, then month, then day. If it is true, please multiply this B17, the value in B17, multiply by 10%. Okay? If it is not, leave it blank. This is very, very, very important step. Okay. Okay, we can make this, because I think that in your syllabus there is no date function, so we can replace it with this one. Okay, with this one. We can, at the end of the spreadsheet exam, we can check the cells. Okay, enter a formula to calculate final amount to pay. Okay, the cost with deduction minus the possible date discount. What is the possible date discount that we get it? I will let it back with August. Okay. 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 Then we need the cost deduction minus this possible date discount. Oh, sorry. Again, please. Cost with deduction minus yes. Okay. Okay. Format the costs worksheet so that currency values, okay, worksheet, okay. Currency values show the currency symbol with 2 decimal places, okay. Cell A10 uses text wrap and the cell contents are fully displayed. Quickly, all the prices, all the currency. So we need this one. Control key, hold the control key to select all the value that we have. And then go by right click, format cells, and then with number, currency. This is the symbol. If you don't find it here, So please check, go down slowly, please, to make it easier for you. That's okay. English, United States, or whatever of these will show. Okay, with 2 decimal places. Again, format cells. It's not applied. Okay. Is it clear? With 2 decimal places. Again, cell A10 uses text wrap and the cell contents are fully displayed. A10, where is A10? This is A10. Text wrap, go to home and wrap text. This is wrap text. Wrap text. Okay, there's nothing happened, of course, because we have to make it like this. Okay. He said 5 days onshore food and drink. He doesn't mention the way, he doesn't say start with, end with, and so on. So we can make the text wrap and the contents are fully displayed. Only the cells that include data must have a border. Row and column headings are displayed when a spreadsheet is printed. Okay, he said what? Receive cruise payments. Okay. He said open a spreadsheet cruise payments and we do these tasks. And then after the task B1C, after we finished, receive cruise payments. Only the cell that has text. I will remove this one, please. Only the data. What font or from the format cells border, also border tab. From here, this is the easiest one. So all borders for the selected cells, or right click, or from format cells here, format cells, border tab, and then I will select the border and the style of the lines of the border. Okay, that's it. Okay. Okay, what else? Row and column headings. For example, I will resave it. I used to resave this one by another name because I wanted to keep my file to use it again and again and again. The original one, of course. Okay, save as. Okay. For example, H. But you will save it as he mentioned. Okay, resave it. Just save it. Okay. Then task B2, the chart on the chart worksheet shows the upgrade costs format, the chart to include suitable access title. Okay, I will go to chart, suitable access title. Click here, use the plus, okay? Or we can go to the chart design. As you see, the add chart elements, because the students they have Mac laptop, for example, MacBook, they can use it from the chart design. There might not display these plus. It might not be displayed. So you can go to, after you select the chart from the frame, the outside frame, not inside frame. Okay, outside frame, it will display the chart design. Then change the, if you need access titles, data labels, legend, and so on. So I will add from here, because I use this one, access titles, and I use the costs, for example, because that title that he already added, upgrade costs. So here I will add only costs. Okay, and this is the, we can, balcony information, upgrade costs 2026, ocean. If I write information, for example, information. Whatever the access title that you need, okay? We can check after this. Okay. Suitable names. Edit the series labels with the suitable names. Okay. Series, this is the legend. Series 1, Series 2. No, this is upgrade costs 2026. Here, from information. Upgrade cost 2025, upgrade cost 2026. So I'll use this one. Okay. I'll go to my chart, select this one, right click, select that. Not format legend. We find that the edit, then I will use the first one, upgrade cost 2025. And the other one, select the other series, then edit and upgrade cost 2026, as he mentioned in the comments, okay? So, and this is the one is already accurate, okay? So as you see, it's changed, okay. Okay, again, change the colors of the bars to 2 different shades of green. There. Okay, chart design or format. this is from fill. We can take it from fill, or I will give you two ways from fills. For example, this is green, and the other one, this is another filling with this. Okay, what's the other method or another way? Okay, from chart design, we can find change colors, and we can choose the different types of green. Okay, any way that you like, please do it. You prefer this one, you prefer the fill color, to choose the color that you like, and so on. Okay, تمام. Save the spreadsheet as filter. Which spreadsheet? Kimura wants to see some information. Name the cell, range A3 to C. Resave cross payments. Okay, I will resave it again. After changing. Okay. He said what? He said, please change, save the spreadsheet as filter. I will go to save the spreadsheet as filter. File, save as. Okay, filter. Okay. He said Kimura wants to see information, some information. Name the cell range A3 to C5 upgrades on the information worksheet. Okay. A3 to C5 information. A3 to C5. Again, sorry, A3 to C5. Okay. We have two methods. The easiest one, that's the students prefer, right click here, define name. Define name. And I will write upgrades. Check the spelling from the question paper. It's very important. Upgrades. Okay? Okay. Okay. As you see, when I select the range, it will display the name in the name box. Okay? Okay, what's the other way? Oops. Okay. Go back. Select the range from formulas. Okay. From the define names group, formula, define names, and then select define name, the theme, upgrade. And I can select, if you want to take these as an evidence, I have to take a screenshot. If he asks you in the question paper to take a screenshot for these or to make an evidence of your answer, you have to open this one. Or, okay, or as you see the name manager, it will be displayed the information sheet, the upgrade, and so on. But it's better to define name. Okay, apply names, upgrades. If you want to display the range, okay, no problem. Go to the define name and write it again, upgrades. Every time you thought that you want to change the name. Okay, so take a screenshot and so on. Is it clear? Okay. Use the function to display the average upgrade cost for 2026. Only the average. The average to display an average upgrade cost. Average upgrade cost here equal average okay. C3, average of C3 to C5. Okay, that's it. Of course, don't forget to format it because this is the price. Filter the information worksheet to show the upgrade cost for suite in 2025. Upgrade cost for suite. Okay, and 2026. Make sure that the average upgrade cost is still visible. Okay, don't forget to format it. You can do the format from here. So, but please, when you use currency, be sure that it's not the dollar or the pound symbol or something like this, or euro. It's not extreme away from the number. Make it as a currency, okay? Because when we make it like this, it's not currency, it's accounting, as you see here. Okay? With 2 decimal places. Okay. Or, as we mentioned, if you don't know how to do it, format cells, number, currency, and choose the symbol. If it does not appears, you have to search from here and then choose 2 decimal, 1 decimal, 3 decimal, and so on. Okay? Okay. He said that we need to filter. Okay, go home, filter, filter, and I will go to what? He needs suite only. Suite only. Filter text filters. Or you can use select all, untick, and then select suite. Then this is the 2025 upgrade cost for suite 2025 and upgrade cost for 2026. We can use something else. We can go back and then go here. If he asked you to something more complicated, okay? Filter text equals to suite. Let's see. Okay, right. Okay, filter the information worksheet. Okay, it's still visible. As we see, it's still visible. Okay. If you ask to take a screenshot, it's easy. Resave filter. Resave filter. Save. Okay. Answer these questions in the document evidence. Okay. If this guest ID and cabin choice, suite, ocean view, balcony, and so on. Write the function that has been used in B14. In B14. Okay. B14, number of ocean view rooms booked. Number of ocean view rooms booked. Something, there is something make the student be confused. Like the number of. Sometimes the number of the students or the total number of or the total of something blah, blah, blah. Some students confuse between the count and sum. Anything that you want to add it, you have to use a sum function. For example, the number or the total number of marks or the total marks of subjects. Okay, so we use sum. But if he said the total number of subjects without mentioning any marks, so Arabic, English, math, ICT, bio, whatever, how many number of subjects, so we use count. If he asks you the number, for example, if he asked you the number of students that select bio subject, so this is the count with if. Okay, count with if. He said here, write the write the function that has been used in cell B14. Okay, in cell B14, I will read this very carefully. Number of ocean view rooms booked. So I will count how many ocean view cabin choice. Okay, so I will use count if. Count if. Count if what? Count if, open brackets, I will select from C2 to C13. C2 to C13. Which criteria? Which criteria? The criteria of what? Ocean. To quotation, ocean view. So the range, then the criteria. Okay. Give the name of the function that counts the number of characters in the text string. Length, of course. Of course, length. L-E-N. L-E, sorry, equal L-E-N. Between brackets. Explain one reason why the chart on the cruise payment spreadsheet has serious labels. Has serious labels. We can say, I can write it here. Okay. To make the chart more clear, and to improve the understanding because there are two sets of data being compared. That's it. Oh, is there something else? No. That's the end. Thank you. See you later. I hope that you understand all the questions. If you want to ask anything, please write in a comment. I will be waiting for you. Thank you so much. Bye.